You are the superheroes of your children, right? So I want more energy. So if you love your children, so let us say be high.
Hi.
Raise your voice.
Hi.
That shows your love towards your children. Oh, it's less. You don't love your children. I don't believe. Let us say be high. High! Yes, you are awesome parents. I know old people who are sitting here are wonderful parents. Before that, I welcome all of you, ladies and gentlemen, my beloved children, and also the exceptional management. Thank you so much for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Frankly speaking, I am not a parenting expert. That's the truth. And nor I want to be. Because I am also a parent of 5-year kid. And I don't like anybody to advise me to how to take care of my child. Is it right? Because we know how to take care of our child. We don't want anybody else to teach us, yeah, morning you do this and evening you do that, and you make a checklist and follow this to make your children so successful. Do we really need? I know you all are good parents, right? Do you believe? Yes. But I am not talking to you today. I am talking to the one or two parents. We may say bad parents, Otherwise, you all are awesome parents, right? What we do actually, when we have a child, the day one itself, we have dreams about our child, right? Whether it is boy or girl, we develop a imaginative world for them. We create it, really. And we start to micromanage every activity of our children. We love to indulge every thought of our child. We want our child to think as we wish. We want our child to do as we say. And we want our child to be so perfect in every occasion which we have never been asked for. We could not be so perfect at every moment in our life, and we want our child to be so perfect. We want our child to be at the right kindergarten. We want our child to be at the right school. We want our right children. His man is a teacher, and they want him to be a doctor. Yes, nothing wrong in that. Is there any wrong in that? Wishing your child to be a doctor? No, never. It's always fine. And what happened? He tried twice for the entrance exam and he failed. And the father, the good parent, gave him the ultimatum, the final chance for his child to perform well. The truth is that the child also wants to become a doctor, very famous doctor. He also wants to become a doctor, but he could not never pass the entrance exam. It's not because he is not intelligent. His IQ level is bad or below average. He's a very clever boy. And what happened? I had a chance to talk to him. We had a detailed sitting. We went through the coaching process. At the end, I understood. This young boy really did not want to be a doctor. That was his misconception. Because of his family pressure and the suggestions from his parents and peer group, he thought that it is his profession to be a doctor. Actually, within him, he never wanted to be a doctor. That's the thing. Instead, he wanted to be a psychologist. And believe me, my dear friends, he was preparing for his third attempt. And he was in a deep pressure He was already decided to commit suicide if he could not pass the exam. Because he could not tolerate any more than this pressure. And the moment he realized that what he wants in his life and what is the inner one says to him to become, not his parents, not his family members, not his peer groups, he identified his taste and he decided to quit the entrance preparations. And he went on to become a psychologist. Dear parents, this is what happens with our children. We don't realize what our children really want. We try to give them everything the best that we can. Let me ask you one question. Do you love bonsai tree? Do you love bonsai tree? How many of you has got bonsai tree at your home? Raise your hands. How many of you? Very few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very few. Right. You are good parents. You know why? Why do you keep bonsai tree in your home or at your room? What do you keep? You want to feel the greenery within your house. You want to get that old bad carbon dioxide removed from your room. You want that old negativity removed from your room. Because it's a fact. Bonsai trees gives you a lot of oxygen as well as removes the negativity and provides you with a lot of positivity. Right? For that you keep a bonsai tree. So here I want you to just introspect yourself and think about your children. Are we really making lots of bonsai trees at our house, at our home? Are we creating bonsai trees? We create a perfect environment for our children. We create a perfect ambience. We even put air condition. We limit the access. We create the boundary, the fourth divar. We create it. And we say, every day we water it and we feed them and we give the essential nutrients that it wants to grow. And what do you expect this tree to grow? You keep a banana tree in your house and you pour water, nutrients, and you give sunlight. And what happens? It grows this much, not more than that. Do you want your children to be that? What this bonsai tree gives to the universe? Ultimately, nothing. Zero. It gives you short-term benefits. And as a parent, even me, we think about short-term benefits. We want our child to score better in the schools, perform best in the academics as well as cultural events, want to do some social seva to just showcase. Let the world know that my child is very well concerned about the humanity. Just to show the world. And ultimately we are just creating the bonsai trees at our homes. And today I want you to take this bonsai tree, break the pot, take this tree to your garden. I don't tell you to keep it in the open field. When you keep it in the open field, it is very dangerous. So don't keep it in the open field, but preferably keep it in your garden. It is fenced and you have your eyes on it. Let me tell you one more thing. It is more important to make your children self-efficacy. You are giving education. Education doesn't mean all these academic values. You want your children to make self-efficacy. You want them to perform themselves. They want to create their own outcomes. It is not that you plan and decide for their outcome. You have only the responsibility to create a nourishing environment for your children to produce a better outcome. Your responsibility stops here. Anything else? Really, your responsibility really stops here. Don't go and indulge, don't go and micromanage your children for everything. Your children becomes what happens? No, it is always best for the short-term benefits. And once you train, manage, once you do all the follow for your children, it becomes like a, you are going to be like a trainer, one who is going to perform in a dog show, Every day trying hard to perform little better. So you don't want to be that. You want to be a good parent. Don't be a dog trainer. What happens, when he goes to the higher studies or the higher secondary school, the next question is how to get admission in a good college. The tiny handful of colleges in the country or in the abroad, we want our child to get admitted. So what is the best way? Score better. No other options. Unfortunately, some of our children get B plus or B, unfortunately maybe C. What happens then? The children are under immense pressure. They start testing to their friends, relatives, what can I do to get admission in a better school? And I have done everything in my life. My parents has put a lot of energy, trust, efforts on me to get good admission in the renowned colleges or the universities, and I couldn't. And ultimately your children start to think about the worthlessness. The children start to think that they are worthless because there's so much energy and efforts have been put for the years and the outcome is nothing. And your children start believing, yes, I am worthless. Why should I live? So I want none of all children to be in that state. Let us create an environment and start some practices today itself. Let us ask few questions to our children when they come from the school. What do you ask? आज क्या है? होमवर्क है? मैथ्स के टीचर ने क्या बोला? आपने किया? ऐसे पूछते हैं ना हम लोग? We really forget to ask some essential questions to our children. We should ask, hello dear, how was the day? How was the lunch given to you? Did you make any new friends at school? Did you make anything good? Did you do anything good at school? Or anything good happen to you today? Or did you help anyone in the school? Ask them these probing questions. Always ask your children some probing questions so that they start thinking themselves. They start thinking about helping others. They start thinking about doing some happy moments, some best moments in the school. They will start to open up. They start to believe that you're a good parent. I'm not only concerned about the homework and the lunch given to you, right? So start asking them these questions. Ask them to share some stories in the school. And I know these tips and everything you know already, but sometimes we tend to fail, right? We are busy with our technology. When our child goes to school, we are watching television news, important news, no? If I don't watch, something will happen in the parliament. So I have to watch. I don't see my child going to school. When he comes back, when she comes back, I don't see my child coming back. I don't see the emotions, the happiness when my child comes to my room or home. I don't identify. I am busy with my mobile phone, testing my friends, giving the replies to my employees. I'm very busy. I don't look. So I request all of you, my wonderful parents, start doing this activity. Whenever your child goes to school and come back from the school, put off, switch off, or keep it aside all your technology. Be human. Let your child know that you are human. You have emotions. And the last thing I want to discuss with you is, there was one study happened in Harvard University years back, one of the longest study, and that it revealed one truth. It is always good. Before that, we all want our children to be professionally successful, right? The ultimate goal of all our efforts. The reason why you are sitting today here is only because you want your children to be professionally successful. For that, what we do all our best. And some studies say this. When you allow your children to participate in your household activities, I mean the work, the little work that every mother does at home, every father does at home, make them participate along with you. That gives them a sensible of responsibility, a sensible of accomplishment, and this helps them to be professionally successful. Let me tell you one example. When I was a child, my mom used to go outside for some work, and she entrusted everything on me. Even when I was very young, like 6 or 7, he used to ask me, "Today your duty to clean up the kitchen." And nothing she would say. And I will put all my efforts to make my mom happy by making the kitchen so beautiful, tidy, clean. I put all my efforts. The planning, the implementation, everything comes within me. My mom did not instruct me what to do. So this is what we want to do. Take your children when you cut your subjects, when you wash your plates, when you mop your home, take your children along with you. Give them a piece of work. Let them clean their clothes, let them wash their dish. Let them do it alone. What happens now, the side effect of it is when they go to after completing their highly profiled education, when they go to work, whenever some problem happens, they come forward. They roll up their sleeves and come forward and ask the manager, "What can I do to help you?" Otherwise, we always will look for our tag. Yes, this is my work, and I should only this. This was instructed to me. Nothing else is my work. I cannot do this. But if you grow your children this way, they will come forward and help the company, help the society, help the universe to benefit its better aspects. So I want your children to be in that way. So it is your responsibility to create a nourishing environment for your children to become strengthened day by day, to face the environment, to face the world, and also love your children unconditionally. Don't expect anything back when you love your children. Love them unconditionally so that they can love others and also they can receive a lot of love from the universe. Show them how to love. You are young parents and your children are about like 4 to 6 or 7 years old. Teach them how to love. Express them the affection. It is not bad to showcase some affections of love in front of them. Teach them is nothing bad about expressing what you want to. Make them independent, and let me wind up my talk by just stating the last sentence. Be a parent who nourish or create an environment for your children to become the glorious self. Take the bonsai tree today out of your room and your house. Put it in your garden, nurture them, give them the light, let them enjoy the rain, let them enjoy the benefits of the universe so that they can grow bigger and bigger. Thousands of birds can have home in them. Thousands of people can enjoy the shades of that tree. Let your children to be that. Thank you so much.